Hi, crafty friends. Melissa Minor here. Thanks so much for joining me on my YouTube channel. Today, I am unboxing and also creating several cards with the March Stamps of Life card kit. Now, if you're not already a card kit subscriber, I will leave a link listed down below in the description box on how you can join, or you can use my coupon code MelissaM. And when you join in one of those two ways, you will earn 500 extra bonus club points, which actually is like getting a $5 coupon to spend in the Stamps of Life store. Before we get to unboxing the card kit, I want to show this month's Stamp and Die Hard set. This is called Ice Cream Cuties. So if you're a member of the Stamp Club or the Stamp and Die Hard Club, this is the set you would have received. We've got these cute little ice cream cuties. We've got a little kitty cat, a bear, a koala, with the sentiments, treat yourself, you make life so sweet, and what's the scoop? So these are super cute. And then here are the coordinating dies that match on the back. And so let me show you all the other coordinating dies. So this is great to have because later I'll show you in the card kit, there's some paper that you can cut out with these dies. Now also this month there were some add-on sets, and this is called More Ice Cream Cuties. So we've got more little ice cream cuties here with the sentiments of take life one scoop at a time, yummy, and sending sweet thoughts your way. And then of course there's dies that match these as well. And then there's one other set that I love that coordinates as well, and that's the sentiments. So these are my favorites. This is called Ice Cream Sayings. We've got hope your day is sprinkled with smiles. Life is so short, eat ice cream first. You melt my heart, time to chill and celebrate. You're cool, be chill, have a sweet birthday, and you are a sweet and cool friend. And then if you're a person that doesn't like to necessarily color with your markers, the Stamps of Life has a set of stencils that can be used to color up these images. So you can use your ink blending brushes and your inks, lay these over top of your images, and you'll be able to color the images in. There's also, the Stamps of Life has their logo at the bottom now in pink, so you know which side goes right side up. So it makes it super easy to use. You just line these up and you can color them in. I'm not going to do that on today's video, but I did do that at the beginning of this month on some of my samples. Now let's get to unboxing what is included in the card kit. So if you're a card kit subscriber, here's a look at the contents. First, we have this 8.5 by 11 envelope. And what I like to do is not only store paper in these, but you can also store like the larger dies, like the card-based dies in these. They are great for that function. And then you receive a set of envelopes. These are A2 in size. And what's really nice is on the Stamps of Life website, they have it's called an envelope liner die. And that die is perfect for making envelope liners for these cards. And you get 12. All right, so let's look at the cardstock that's included. We receive a sheet of cherry, a sheet of cantaloupe. We have poppy, mint chip, pixie, a sheet of glacier, pineapple, ginger snap, and then we receive 4 sheets of the white, which is called powdered sugar. There are so many things jam-packed in this card kit this month. We have a spool of ribbon, and this is in the color mint chip. We receive these beautiful gems. They're so shiny and sparkly, and I love they're in multiple sizes. Those are cantaloupe color. We have a sheet of the ice cream cuties as stickers. So those are super cute. We receive an idea card. So there's always a card included with some ideas for inspiration. There are more ideas on the Stamps of Life website. You can just go there and click on their gallery. Then we have these awesome ice cream cones. Not sure what these are made of. They're kind of like plasticky, kind of acrylic maybe. They're bendable. Now they are shiny on the back, but they're not sticky, so you do have to add glue. We received 4 of these little ice cream cones. And then also included this month, we receive a sheet of sentiment stickers. So these are puffy stickers. I love these. Shiny and puffy. And then we receive a die here. This is welcome. So it's the inside die and the outside die. So you have the inside and the shadow. And then what's great about this kit is you receive this A1 box card die set. So you can make a dimensional card here. It does fold flat for mailing, but you can make this card. There's so many dies included in this. So we have like the little ice cream cone, and so the ice cream itself, and then the cone, and then a little cup, and then all these little layering dies for the panels. So I will be making a card with this in a future video, but I did not even receive my card kit until you all did, so the design team's a little late this month in making all of our samples. Now here is the paper pad that's included, and this is called the Welcome Collection. And I will flip through here. What I like about the paper pads is on the front are all the colors. So if you're not sure which colors are included in the pad, then you can look at the front as a reference and you'll know, okay, these inks match and these pattern paper, or these cardstocks will match. Now here is a look at the die cut sheet here. So there's a die cutting sheet included, and I'm just kind of showing you the dies again and how you can layer them over top of your image here, and it cuts them out perfectly. So you can create perfect, already colored up images for your cards. And so that's what I'm going to be doing, is I will cut a few of these off camera and use those for my cards today. So that was for the ice cream cuties. And then there's also a die cut sheet in here for the more ice cream cuties. Now, if you didn't have the dies, you could always use your scissors and fussy cut them out, but I just love the crisp look of having the dies that go with it. I'm showing you here again the sentiments and how they just work so well with this kit. So here is a look at that again. Now mine is used already, so it's a little bit stained from my stamps, but it still works just as well. So let me continue flipping through here. You receive 24 double-sided sheets. So there's 12 designs, and you receive 2 of each of them, and they're very thick. Stephanie sometimes refers to these as cardstock pattern papers because they're so thick. All right, let's go ahead and start making a card. So here's a sample of one I've already made. And I was really inspired by a video that I saw from Sunny Day Stamping. Her name's Julie Baca. I will leave her video linked down below in the description box. And she also has a cutting guide for the dimensions on this. So I had printed her dimensions out, and here it is right here. Here's her paper with her name, Sunny Day Stamping. And I had set this aside, and I really wanted to try this. So I thought using my card kit was a great way to experiment and do that. So I'm bringing you along with me. So I have cut all the papers according to the dimensions that she lists in her website, or let's see here, she has a blog, and you can download this from her blog. You can also subscribe to her email, and she sends you out like a project sheet every week. I believe she's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, but she's very talented, and I like to give credit where credit is due, and she really inspired me with this card design. So I am going to go ahead and layer up these papers, and with this design, it's interesting because it has this flip up mechanism. So to do this, you cut a square into, I cut this 3.5 by 3.5, and then what I'm going to do is bring in my scoreboard, which I bring this in and it's so huge. I realized that I have a paper trimmer with a scoring blade. And so I'm going to set this, I couldn't even get it open. So I set that aside and bring in my paper trimmer here that has a scoring blade. And so what you're going to do is you're just going to take this over to the 1/2 inch mark and give it a score. And then you're going to burnish that score line in, so folding it back. So again, this was a 3.5 by 3.5 square, and I just cut it in half diagonally, and then we scored it at the 1/2 inch line. Now, this card base is not a regular size card base. This is actually 8 by 5 1/4, and then I scored it at 4 inches. So it measures 4 by 5 1/4. So that's not the regular A2 size. I just wanted to call that out. And then I'm putting on these triangles, but you'll notice I glued them onto the back. So I only added glue to the back. And now I'm snipping off the excess here, and that is how we got this little flap up feature. Now I'm going to glue this card base to a sheet of cardstock that is cut to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So then that does make it the standard A2 card size. So we've got our two little triangles sticking up and then our little card in the center. And so now I am going to work on some pieces here to layer up for my sentiment and my focal image. So I've got a piece of paper here that is 2.5 by 4, and then I cut the cardstock that I'm going to layer behind it there, that mint chip, to 2 5/8 by 4 1/8. Now that pattern paper, I didn't mention that you see there, that is in the larger piece there behind my triangles. I have cut that to 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, so now I am stamping up one of the sentiments, and this is the sentiment that says, "Sending sweet thoughts your way." This is from the More Ice Cream Cuties, and I used my stamping platform here. I did stamp it up several times. You know, I used the mint chip ink, and that's a lighter color ink, so I think it's always good to stamp it a few times just to get a really dark impression. So now I can go ahead and add my cute little ice cream cutie. I did die cut this off camera. And I'm going to add a little bit of foam to the back so that the ice cream cutie is popped up for some dimension. And then I'm ready to glue it onto my card base. So when I get ready to glue this onto the card base, I want to mention this very important step. I'm only going to add glue to the top triangle, not the bottom. Ask me how I know. The first one I made, I wasn't paying attention and I did it wrong. So please don't do it wrong. Just put glue on the top, just a little portion there. Hold it down for just a moment. And then I'm actually going to bring in my magnets because I'm using a magnetic glass board here. It's from scrapbook.com. This is the 13 by 13 in size, and it's perfect for card making. I've got lots of glass boards, and I just kind of mix and match them. But this one on scrapbook.com has been out of stock for quite a while, and it just came back in stock. So I am using it today. I am inking up another sentiment. Now this is going to be on the inside of the card, and I'm using this saying, "Have a sweet birthday," and this is from the Ice Cream Sayings stamp set. So I went ahead and stamped that up using that same mint chip ink, and I do have a sticky mat inside of my Misty. If you're wondering why I'm not using magnets, it is sticky, so I'm adding that paper over top of it to protect it. All right, so now I'm ready to go ahead and glue down the inside of my card here. So "Have a sweet birthday." And isn't that so fun? I'm actually going to add my magnets on here because it's helping to hold it closed. It has to be trained, right, to stay shut. And we're using thicker cardstocks, but if you use the magnets or, you know, place it under something heavy, it will work nicely. All right, I thought about using the cantaloupe epoxy dots that were included, but I don't really have cantaloupe in my card, so I'm going to pull out some of these from my stash. These are yellow color, and I'm going to put 2 on the bottom left and 1 in the upper right, and then that's going to complete this card. Now I did go ahead and I cut and stamped everything for this next card, and I just wanted to show you quickly again. I'm going to assemble one more here. So I'm adding the focal layer pattern paper, and that's like the hero pattern paper, right? So pick your favorite pattern paper from the collection and add that to the front of the card there. So I'm layering that onto that card that was 8 by 5 1/4 scored at 4. That layering piece is 3 3/4 by 5. The triangles here are 3.5 by 3.5, cut in half and then scored at 1/2 inch, trimming off the excess here, and then we can layer all of this onto our 4 1/4 by 5.5 sheet of cardstock. So I decided to use the cantaloupe for the card base here, and then for that blue that you see in the background, that's that glacier cardstock. So we're just going to add that on there. And then I will be ready to assemble my little sentiment here. So that piece of glacier is 2 5/8 by 4 1/8. And then this white is 2.5 by 4. And on this one, I use the sentiment, "Sending sweet thoughts your way." And then on the inside of this one, I used a different sentiment. I have "You are a sweet and cool friend." And the white layering piece for the inside there is 3 3/4 by 5. I am going to add a little bit of foam here to the back just to pop that little ice cream cutie up. So let me peel back the release paper. And on this one, if you can see here, it's kind of hard to see, but I use the little stars stamp in the cantaloupe just to kind of give it something extra on the front there. Then I'm gluing this inside, your sweet and cool friend. And then that's going to complete this card. So quick video today. I will leave a link to the Stamps of Life website down below, as well as to Julie's Sunny Day stamping video where you can get the dimensions if you're interested. And you'll have to leave me a comment and let me know what you think, or if you have any questions, I would be happy to get back with you. Thank you so much for watching. If you don't already follow me on Facebook and on Instagram, I would love for you to follow me on those platforms as well. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!